the formula for income. Why do I say this is a formula for income? Is that income has a formula. As I always taught in my videos, I always let people understand that life is all about laws, principles, and formulas. And if you don't know the laws and the principles and formula that is applied to something that makes something work, you'll be confused about it. And you can't get that thing because you don't know the law, the principles, and the formula that govern it. So I want to take you to this message, and in this message, you'll be able to learn the formulas that can generate you income and how to start generating income in your life that will change your life forever. That the kind of income, the kind of pattern, the kind of formula that other people are using and they are succeeding in life, and if you also apply it, it will work for you. Follow me, let's go. I have already written it down already. I will just explain it to you so that you will be able to understand the path and what it takes to become what? To generate what? Income in life. Now, let's go. The formulas that can generate income in life is called VL plus PP plus SL plus MQ plus SUP equals to income. I will explain that formula down here to you. Now, someone is here, or you are here, wanted to do what? To generate what? Income. That will be able to sort your life on to be prosperous and successful in life. And in this part, there is a journey that you need to follow that can help you to reach this point of life. How can I generate income? That is the question many people ask me. Joseph, how can I generate income? I told them, income is not only generated by hard work. Income is generated by strategic patterns, law, principles, and strategies. Income is generated by what? By strategies, what? Pattern, law, principles, and what? Formulas. Let's go. Now, you are here wanting to generate income. The first question you need to ask yourself is, what value can I give? That is the formula called VL, value. What is the value that I can give to people? So many people do not know their value. So many people do not know how valuable they are. What is inside them? They cannot see that God has deposited inside of them. The kind of potentials they have. This value is what their potentials. They see in you. What can you do? What can you give? You need to identify what your value. Then when you identify your value, what will their value do? Now, let's go. In this aspect of value, you need to get what? Your value needs to be what? A product or a service. Your value that you need to give to people to generate income to be what? A product or a service. If you cannot give people the value of a product, or you can't give people a value of a service, you cannot what? You cannot generate income. Because when you give product and services, that is what makes you what? A creator. You create. You get me? That is what makes you what? A creator. Now, let's go. In this aspect, you have value. The next thing you need to do is to look for the problems that people have. Sometimes people say you don't have to be looking for people's problems. Let me tell you, money is hidden inside people's problems. Money is hidden inside people's problems. I will explain. Let's go. When you be able to identify people's problems, you need to identify people's problems. When you can identify people's problems that they have in life, when you can identify their problem, then you give what? You give what? A solution to it. You will do what? You are becoming what? Is someone that will change people's life. Let's go. Now, from your value, you produce what? A product or a services. Then you identify what? People's problem. When you identify people's problem, what is the next thing to do is to solve their problem with what? A solution. What solution will you use to solve this problem? Your product and your services is what the solution that you use to solve their own what problem. Then, if you can be able to solve their own problem with what your product and service that you created, it will bring you to this aspect I call what the formula called MQ. Now we have this formula now is called PP, which is what value plus people problem plus solution SL plus maintaining the quality of your what of your product and services plus what supply. This is called supply down here. Let me explain it step by step so that you're able to understand it so clearly. Now you have giving people, you have a product, a value that produce what a product or a services, and then you identify people problems. When you identify people problems, what is the next thing to do? Is to do what? Is to solve those problems with what? Their solution. When you can solve this problem with their solution, you come what? You maintain what? The quality of your what? Of your solution. That is what makes you manager. Reason why people fail in life and sometimes they start business and that business do not prosper or they end up on their way to their success is because they do not maintain the quality of their services and the quality of their product. People follow quality, not quantity. So if your product or your services that you are rendering to solve people's problem is actually you are maintaining the quality of it, you are guaranteeing these people that surely whenever they bought your product, whenever they bought your services, they are guaranteed to have what? To have a solution to their problem. Then, at this aspect, you become a manager that will manage what? You need to manage the quality of what? Of your product and your services. Then you do what? You supply. When you can maintain this, supply is what is next. The question is, how can I supply? Who will I supply to? Who and who will want to buy my product or my services? That is the question. Let me tell you, when you realize what you people that you supply to is when you first of all identify the problem. Which is not every problem are not the same. Everybody has its own problem. The value that you can render in any realm of life is what you make you to identify. If I want to solve people's problem, who and who will have this kind of problem that I want to solve? You need to know the people you supply your product to. When you supply what you create here to what? To solve people's problems. In this aspect, you see here is that you have what? Solving people's problem with what? With their solutions. So it works like this. You create a product and the services. Then you supply this product and services as what? A solution that will help people to solve their own problem. And when these people see that the problem that they have, you find a solution to them, they will start paying you. And when these people start paying you, that payment is what generates what? Income. I don't know if you get this message clearly. This message is as simple as a formula that when you understand it and you apply it to your life, everything changes. So people are always stuck on where. They are always stuck on where identifying people's problems. They are confused. What kind of problem will I solve? What kind of problem will you solve? My brother, sister, problems are everywhere. And inside problem, money is inside everybody's problem. And when you can solve people's problem, people can pay you. That's just the truth. So this formula can generate income for you. When you can get a value product or a service that you can create, when you identify people's problems and you use it to use it as a solution to solve their problem and maintain the quality of the solution that you are rendering, the people will pay you. That's just the truth. If you want to be successful and generate massive income, one thing is involved. Stop looking at what people will say, what people will do, what people will think about you. Start looking at the value that you can render. Start looking at the solution that you can solve. Start looking at people that you can impart with a solution. Income will follow you. Nothing on earth come easy without giving it what? The principles and the form and the way to follow. You cannot become successful in life if you don't want to solve people's problems. So in this formula, you are able to learn to understand that to get income, you need what? You need to solve people's problems to get income. And how can you do it? I have already explained to you. If you have time, you can actually rewind the video and understand what I have explained earlier so that you're able to understand this. This is what a formula for income. Not income that will end today is a generational income. If only you become what? A good manager of it. Because people are dying here with what? With their problems. Having their money in their hands to pay you, to generate you income for you. People are waiting for what? Someone that can give them solutions to their problem. And they have the money, they will pay. You see someone trying to tell you that this product is about $1 million, or $100, $500. And you imagine why would one product be $1 million? Because of what? The quality of what? Of that product. And that person has identified the people that he will sell to. And he knows that this product that he produces will solve their problem and this will have the money. So moving $1 million to pay for their for a solution that will solve their problem is nothing to them. So identify what? People's problem. Identify people's problem and give them a solution. That is what the faculty and the main point of generating income. There is no magic about it. This is a formula. Study it, work with it, and this is what has been changing my life. I have a fast food restaurant where I rent. I understand that I have a value to render what? To create what? A product and a services. That if I can able to render fast food to people, because I understand people have a problem of what? Of hunger. People will eat. Whether you like it or not, people will eat every day. Then I identify that people will eat every day. That is what people's problem. Some of them don't have time to cook at home. Some of them don't have time to do the necessary. So if they're coming to you and say, do this to do fast food for me, then I'm coming back. They will sit down and you do this for them. And they will eat and they will pay you. I identify the product, the services. Then I identify the problem. Then I give them the solution by what? Buying what? The noodles, and they arranging the place for myself, and they come to my shop and they buy. I solve their problem, I solve their hunger problem. Then they pay me. Then I maintain what? My quality and the ingredients I use what? In making my solution to their problem. So when this one eats, you will be able to come back the next day and still buy again. I don't know if I'm getting it. When I solve one person's problem, this person now will now go and tell another person that this place that I went, this place actually worked. This person might tell two people about it. This person might tell two people about what? About my product. About my shop, about my business, about my food. They will come back. And the more people are coming, the more income is increasing. So I want you to identify what the value that you can give. If you are able to do that, income or struggle of life and other things will end. That is how we start. Thank you for watching this video, and I believe this formula will actually change your mindset and change your perspective and change the way you see life and start creating what? Value and services and products that will solve your problem. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Hit the subscribe button, and if this is your first time of reaching my video or coming across my messages like this, hit the subscribe button for more formulas and messages like this that will transform your life. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video.